Hey. This is Steve Ryan. So I just want to thank you for being here, first of all. So there's another article that came out. This one came out on the 20th of August. And I'm looking at the New York Weekly website. It's actually on the front of their business page. On the second, it's two down from the top. So this is cool. A lot of love is being shown, and I really appreciate it. This article, what really gets me about this article is that it talks a lot about not just Steve Ryan as music, but it also talks about the abundant lion, the motivational speaking side of things. And as you know, those are two separate worlds, but they're all interconnected. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for this. This is cool. So I just want to first of all say, I know that I say this quite a bit, but I can't stress enough to you how this is truly inspirational, not just for me, but for you, because you have to understand, I come from a world where it seems almost like, I'm not trying to talk bad about anyone because, I had a decent upbringing, and I'm in no way saying that I had bad parents or anything like that. But I come from a world of where, for things like this to happen and for someone to make it and someone to be successful, in that world, it just seems like odd. Like you have to be lucky, or you have to be born into a certain wealthy family to make moves like this, or be a part of something big like major publishing, major label, like everything major. And the reason why I'm pounding the pavement so hard is to let you know that, hey, I'm an average Joe just like everybody else. Like, I didn't come from money. I didn't come from a well-connected family, and I didn't let that be an excuse and stop me from getting successful. And this is why I'm sharing these things. For those of you who have been with me all the way and who have seen things, you know it wasn't love shown like this all the way through. You know that. So, yes, I'm going to show the love now, because it's like, this is amazing, because it further reinforces the fact that we can do what we want to do if we put our mind to it. We can do it. This is real. You can look at me and see me as someone who came from nothing and who's making something happen, and look at that and say, you know what? If he can do it, I can do it too. You can do that. This is why I'm sharing this. This is why I'm starting to be, more active and hitting the pavement more and letting people know things more, because why keep it to myself? That would be selfish. So whoever is meant to see this, you're going to see it. And whoever is not meant to see it won't see it. And whoever just don't want to receive it, that's okay too. But I'm not going to stop bringing inspiration to the world. You simply just change the channel. But on a positive note, which all of that is positive, I'm so appreciative and I'm so thankful of this. I mean, this article, they really went in on this article. I mean, it's cool. You'll have to see it, and I'll put the link in. Hopefully, you can see the link. If not, I'm sure you can do a search engine and find it. But this is so cool, like how they're showing the love. It's very rare to find a selfless individual whose mission is to make this world a better place. Like, that's my mission. That's who I am. And I'm not one of those people that's just talking it. I'm actually doing it. And what I'm really excited about is how they showed abundant lion love. I mean, they went as far as saying, expert. They called the Abundant Lion, says Steve Ryan's motivational speaking brand, The Abundant Lion, is more crucial today than it ever was before. He is a mindset expert who teaches people how to focus on their mindset and mental well-being. What an honor to be called an expert. Like, I don't walk around saying, hey, I know it all. You know what I mean? I I do what I do and I do it passionately. And you guys know how I roll, whether it's one person watching or a few hundred people watching, it's all good. I mean, some channels I have, it's hundreds of people at a time that watches these live streams, and others it may be just a few, but I treat them all the same because even if this touches one person, if you're touched by this and you say, "I see this, and I'm going to be motivated to hit that pavement and do something," then I did my job. You see what I mean? Because I've been put down throughout my life. I've been told that, like with my singing, I'm not black enough, or, with just how I am, that I'm corny or a little nerdy, or I've always felt a little bit like an outsider to a degree. But I had to get to a place where I was like, you know what? I don't care. If I'm an outsider, that's fine. I'm still going to show love. I'm still going to embrace positivity, and I'm still going to hit the pavement and do what I do. I'm still going to do it. And a lot of the reasons why I don't really make things fancy a lot is because I'm really trying to reach down to earth. Nothing against fancy at all, but I'm trying to reach down to earth people who may not can do that kind of stuff and let them know you can still make it. Like, look at me. I got a tank top on right now. It's an I Am Strong one, but I rock a lot of these videos in tank tops and t-shirts. I can't even think of a live stream that I've been on here where I've dressed up or where it's been a fancy show. Now, that doesn't mean I won't do any of that in the future, but I like to just connect. This is about connecting. We're human beings and we have to connect. So my thing is this. I feel like if you can visualize what you want to do and ignore that noise, I call it background noise. What's background noise? Background noise is, oh, you're not going to be able to do that. Oh, you have to be lucky to do this. But if you can ignore the background noise, work on your craft, work on like whatever you're wanting to do, whatever your goals are, whether it's music or whether it's something else, work toward that. I can tell you right now, I work on my craft every day. I might take a break once a week, maybe twice if I've worn myself out in the studio or something. But like I do my vocals every day with my voice. I'm on the piano, I'm on the guitar. I mean, like I'm practicing like I'm ready for a show. And that's what you do. That's the behind the scenes. And that's just what you do. And I'm hitting the pavement constantly. Now I do things in a chilled out, relaxed but strategic way, but I'm consistent about it. So if you want to make things work, you have to be consistent about it. And when it's your time, trust me, when it's your time, when it's time for you to shine and it's time for those doors to open, they are going to open. Trust me, they will. I'm telling you. Because there's so many good things going on that, I mean, I would spend all day telling you about it. And you have to understand, look at the order of events that things have happened to me even this year. For those of you who have been following me along, where my social media page was hacked and taken over right in the middle of me releasing an album. And then I went through a whole petition thing about it. And I went through, it just, a lot of things happen behind the scenes, even things that I haven't shared with you, to where a lot of people would have been like, oh my, you know what? I give up. But I didn't stop. In fact, every time more challenges came my way, I found more things to do. Isn't that crazy? I found, between Steve Ryan and the Abundant Lion and, all these acting gigs this year. I mean, and then I'm working on books. I mean, I'm constantly busy, but I enjoy what I do and is passionate. So for you, if you're passionate about what you're doing and you enjoy what you're doing, it's not going to seem like work. I'm not saying that you won't have to put the effort in, but it will not seem like work. You'll have that fuel to keep that passion going. So of course I'm going to get on here and I'm going to make some noise because I'm just a plain Joe who come from nothing, and I'm making news. And that's because I put the work in. So for you, what I'm saying to you is you have to put the work in. You have to do what it takes. Keep looking for ways of how you can do things. I have so many ideas that have come to my mind. I was thinking about doing like a live stream and share like what's a typical day like walk people through what's a typical day like, so you can see the mindset of an entrepreneur, the mindset of an artist, the mindset of a motivational person, the mindset of of someone who's actually making things happen. Like what does a day like that person look for? I'm sorry. I tongue twisted. What does a day like that look for a person like that? Sometimes my words get twisted because my brain is going like 1,000 miles an hour, and it's like my mouth isn't catching up. So the word, but yeah. So and then also I'm also thinking about doing like a motivational mindset series for like songwriters and singers and authors. Things that are my jam. That the world I'm in and what I'm doing to make those things happen, a mindset workshop. And I haven't done this alone. I've had plenty of help along the way. And it's going to be some people that I give some special shout outs to. It's coming because I'm not going to spill the beans on this just yet. But I have an interview coming up with a major, major publication. A major publication. And I'm thinking in that interview, I'm ready to give like a lot of shout outs. And that way, all of us is tied together in history. I'm excited about it. I want to tell you so bad, but I'd rather wait until it's out. But this is going to be cool. Like, I'm super excited. Like, and it's like along the way, all these other things are popping up, like the New York Weekly. You know what I mean? Like, it's like all of a sudden everything is just opening up, and it's surreal because it's like, earlier this year, I was in a space to where anything that could attack me did. And even now, I'm still going through some of that, but I don't focus on that. When I get up and I wake up every day, my focus is on productivity. My focus is on what can I do today to get closer to my goals? What can I do today to help someone? What can I do today to inspire someone? What is an email that I can put on my email list? What can I write to where it's going to be inspiration for people? So when they open it up, they see like, you know what? I got my jam for the day. This is why I'm doing Fired Up Fridays now, because it's giving back, it's giving jam. This is it. I'm so excited. And I feel like the best thing that you can do is help yourself. Think about what makes you happy. Think about where you're at in your life right now and ask yourself, okay, I'm here. Where do I want to be in my journey? And then once you visualize it, make a plan to work on it and actually act on that plan and do it on an everyday basis, or every week basis. I know we need breaks some days. I take breaks here and there, but every day work towards your goal and network, research, learn as much as you can. Every single day work on these things and you're going to be successful. It will happen. Now, I can't tell you how long it would take to happen, but it will happen. It will. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now, it may come in a different form than the way you want, but it will happen. So, I mean, it's like, I look at my stuff that has happened, is like, I get my page stolen. It took me months to get it back. And now all of a sudden, all these publications are coming out. And then I got these interviews. I interviewed with one last week, and then I'm interviewing with two more, and it's going to be awesome. I want to say it so bad, and I can't wait. Um, September, October, November. It's coming. So I just want to say I appreciate you. I'm glad you're here, and make it happen for yourself. Do it. Whatever you need, whatever it takes, make it happen. Thank you. And read this article. This is really cool. I love this part right here where it says it ties Abundant Lion in with the Simone Biles and Olympics. It says Steve Ryan, blah, 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 Abundant Lion, is a mindset expert who teaches people how to focus on their mindset and mental well-being. This is currently a highlighted issue due to Simone Biles and the Olympics. Simone Biles have given people the courage to have a mindset that prioritizes their mental health. Simone Biles have achieved accolades and performed impeccably, yet the world is supporting her in her mental health. This is one of the core philosophies that Steve Ryan teaches via the Abundant Lion channel. Taking care of mental health is important and necessary. Yes, I know I say subscribe to Steve Ryan. Go and check out the Abundant Lion. If you need a mindset pick me up, you need a business tilt pick me up, check out the Abundant Lion. It's a lot of good stuff coming with the Abundant Lion. Right now, I'm almost done. Well, I say I'm almost done, and then I think of more stuff to add to it. But right now, I'm right in the middle of putting together a mindset course for the Abundant Lion. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be awesome, and there's no way you will go through that course and not have a better mindset. It's just no way. Not if you apply the things that it is. I've put a lot of time into it. I've made it very detailed, and it's going to be. And at the same time, a book. I'm working on a book that goes along. It can go with the course, or you can read it independently from the course. But it's all about building a better mindset, and it's going to be cool. And I don't want to just be one of those people that just say, "Hey, have a good mindset." I actually like to take the time to show practical things, to actually show things along the way. That's what I believe in doing. I know sometimes I can get a little winded, but without all those details, you won't get the nuances. So, along with this, that's why it's so many details with things, because you can do it. That's my motto. Like, if I can do it, you can do it. And it's not a comparison thing. It's from an aspect of I didn't have anything handed to me, and I'm making things happen. Even if you're at a disadvantage and you're in the same boat that I started out in with, nothing handed to you, you can still make choices and decisions along the way to make your life better, to reach goals that you're wanting to reach. And I'll say it a million times till the sun turns blue, because you need to hear it. Think about how much crap we hear all the time. It's always negative out there, whether it's on the news or or certain movies or certain things on certain social media. It's always something going on, and we can use a little positivity. We can use a little light. Why not? So I'm super excited. I'm so excited that I'm kind of chilled out. I'm really thinking about going to a beach very soon, because I want to. I don't know. I want to breathe. I just want to be out, enjoy nature. You know. Um, but this is cool. They really went in on this article. They really went in. Let's see. Ryan Pierre looks like he's the writer of this article. Yeah, he wrote this article. I appreciate it. I don't know him, but if I did, I would say, hey, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Founder and editor in chief. All right. So editor in chief. But thank you for coming as usual. I appreciate it. And make it a great day. All right. Do something nice for yourself. That's what I want you to do, something nice for yourself today. If you haven't done something relaxing or nice or something to clear your head, make that challenge right now. If you're at this point in the video and you're watching it right now, I challenge you. Find at least one thing today that you can do to relax yourself and to clear your mind. Find one thing. And then tomorrow, I challenge you to start working toward a goal that you have. I don't care if it's just researching it. I don't care if it's just networking with it. Find a way to work towards your goal. All right? I appreciate you for coming. And as usual, don't forget, if you're not on the email list, join the email list, steveryan.com. I send out a lot of good motivation every week. People are enjoying it. They've taken surveys. They've told me they've enjoyed it. People reply to emails a lot and tell me how much they're enjoying it. So I know it's something that's good, and I know it's something that people want. And if you are a part of that group that wants that weekly motivation, then take a moment now, hop on over to steveryan.com and join the email list. Also join the Abundant Lion as well too, showing that some love. All right. Take care now.